guys, Ian Anderson, Such Close Disc Golf, and I am again joined by the San Francisco Safari Tournament Director and Sean Jack. That was a fun first 9 holes for our final round, Sean.
Yeah, it was really good. It was a really good time. Thank you so much for having me again.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. We had that Anthony O'Malley skip in. Love that one.
Yeah, for the second 2 on that hole, which is kind of crazy.
That was. This one is such a tough get, Sean. I mean, it's not too far, but there are so many trees.
There are. It's one of my favorite holes in the course, though, because it is.
You're crazy.
Well, I'm kind of forehand dominant, right? And
okay.
the only way, not the only way, but the preferred way to park this hole is the flex sidearm following the path. Let's see if Corey can get it.
He almost got it.
Just a little bit. Yeah, but it's a bad mistake. It's good over there.
Yeah, that was his 2015 Sexton Firebird. He used to live in my garage.
Corey did, or the disc did?
Yes.
You're answering yes to both questions.
No, the disc. There is Anthony. Oh, off the, what do you guys call that stuff?
Peeler core.
Peeler core, yes.
Peeler core is the middle of a tree.
Oh, really?
Like if you would put a cylinder in the middle of a tree.
Oh, that's fun. Like everyone that plays the San Francisco Golden Gate knows what peeler core is, and that's the only time I've ever heard that word. That's so funny.
Yes, a long cylinder of wood.
Huh.
And it's not cheap, right? Because it's like the center of a tree.
Yeah, sure.
And so this course costed tens and tens of thousands of dollars. I think the park system made them put that in to define. Oh, poor Jeff there with his
his
run at birdie.
And Anthony going a little bit long on the up there, but yeah, they spent a bunch of money on these peeler cores.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we need to get more.
Faes with a good look to save par there, but just a little bit high. Corey from a little bit short right. He's got to look for 2, but there's trees.
It's tough, though. The low ceiling there with that branch.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that's what happens.
You called it with the low ceiling.
It's a great birdie to get.
It sure is. And that was a great putt from Sias.
Yeah, for a hole that's 238 feet, we didn't do UDisc for the tournament, which I'd like to for the 2019 Safari.
Uh-huh.
But this hole probably averages upper 3, especially with the whole field.
Oh, I would bet easy.
Yeah, there's way more 4s than 2s, right?
Oh, that's easily put for sure. Not to be overlooked is Anthony's really nice awkward putt there. That did not look easy.
No, you can get in trouble if you go too long here.
Yeah, you look like Thomas is a little bit of baby version of that, but
yeah, you can put that weird 14-footer,
Yeah, exactly. There are your scores. Like you said, there's more bogeys than there were birdies. Sias with the only bird. He's got a 6-stroke lead now. I hope he can hold on to it going into hole 11.
So this is actually one of the easier holes on this layout. On Sunday for Safari, we try to put everything in the hardest possible pin. But we are actually using the C pin on this hole in 3 holes from now.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So this one is actually on top of the stairs and arguably the easiest pin position.
It's also the most dangerous, though.
It is. If you land, 25 to 45 feet short, or 70 feet short, if you want to go for it. And then this can happen too, though.
Yep.
You just turn it over too much. This is the way I play the hole. As long as you go left of the first tree, that's
the play.
Right.
That's Corey's justice and.
Oh, get up! Roll down the hill.
No chill.
Keep going. Oh my God! I was kidding.
Oh no! Look like you wrapped around the bush too.
Yeah, he's like playing a safari hole to 11.
He is. That's going to be an adventure. And Anthony turns that one over too much, which is not the worst mistake to make as long as it's too low.
It's a good thing, yeah.
Yeah. Kept him up top. Faes? Guessing that's an envy. Maybe a proxy. Pretty nice.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. It's not terrible, though, which is more important. Tomaselli?
I like this play here. You throw something really overstable on the right hand. And you kind of commit to throwing it over the cliff, and then that can happen.
What a beautiful shot right there.
Yeah, I love that shot. Obviously, the mistake is if you let it go early, it can go out of bounds.
True. Corey coming up the hill. He's got to look to save par.
Yep. That shot's longer than it looks, and he played it longer than it looks. But Corey's got a lot of power
He does.
on the sidearm, and he that's a rare overthrow from down there.
Yeah. Yeah, you usually see everybody coming up short. Faes disappointed in that birdie attempt. Anthony also slightly disappointed. And Corey, he's going to run this par putt.
And yeah, this is a death putt.
Oh, no. Close.
Yeah, and I just said this is like the easy version of this hole that you have to get, right? And I think they're averaging par as a group.
I think you're right.
Right?
Yeah.
One birdie, one bogey.
Yep, exactly. Did you see Faes when Thomas was putting? Did you catch that?
No, I missed it. What happened?
I don't know entirely. Maybe someone could tell us in the comments what that was. It looked like maybe a dab, but not quite. I don't know.
Wait, that's against the rules.
I think that should be a courtesy violation. There is your par average with Tomaselli with a nice birdie, Corey with a bogue, and hole 12, par 3, 383. Genuinely one of the most fun holes to throw out at Golden Gate.
Yeah, maybe the prettiest fairway we have, right?
Oh, yeah.
And this is the hardest pin. I think C's longer, but this is, I don't know, 10 to 12 feet from OB.
Yeah, it's very, very close. And there is also OB down in the meadow, right, Sean?
Yeah, it doesn't happen too much on this hole, but if the wind is blowing the right way and gravity pulls you down, or if you hit a tree, you can go OB in the meadow.
And that is OB for Thomas, correct?
He is out of bounds, but fortunately, he skipped OB, nearly pin high, which makes the 3P, unlike Sias, much more plausible. Sias is a good 50 or 60 short.
That he is. Anthony?
This is a fun shot.
It is. Just throw it flat, let it drift over there. Oh, my God.
Oh, very nice.
Anthony.
Very nice.
It's got the backhand, too. Jeff? This is leaking a little right.
Yeah. That's pretty much like the one guardian tree.
It is. Yeah, that tree crushes a lot of dreams.
Well, except for the first, 6 trees off the tee. That really crushed dreams.
That's true. Corey with a nice shot as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's a 9 out of 10.
Mm-hmm. Looking at Faes' second shot.
And you can make a mistake on this upshot here with the OB. It's
yeah.
not that easy to get up and down.
Yeah, it's just right there. So Sias going to try and save par? Almost did. Look at the focus on Corey right there. Good too.
So since you've known Corey, has he had that image, that emoji, that the hair and the hats? Has that always been his thing?
I mean, the hats. He bought the first hat I think at USDGC right after he started working for doing disc golf stuff. So
okay, so it's not like a high school early 20s type thing.
No, I think he actually stole it from his roommate to go disc golfing. No, that's what it was. It was his roommate's hat. I'm getting my mythology mixed up, but yeah. I think it's a disc golf thing. So, but I love his logo that Jeff Faes did.
Oh, it's great.
It's great. It's pretty perfect. So hole 13. This one takes some explaining, Sean. Why don't you try?
So this is connecting 2 holes. This is going from regular hole 16 to 14C. I don't know. I wish in the comments who actually invented this hole. I think it's probably before my time. It is this is probably one of those holes with an MPO field. I would call it a par 3. But in the Safari, we call it a 4. Even though it's only 375, it probably plays 450. Corey just put it in circle 2.
And there's OB short of the basket, right? Explain that.
Yeah,
part.
There's this Bermuda Triangle of OB between you and the basket.
Okay.
That Thomas is throwing over right now, and just getting past.
Okay.
He's barely in bounds right there.
Hopefully, Faes can do the same. Give himself an eagle look. Puts it plenty
Yeah,
high.
and if you don't come out of that OB, it's kind of almost an auto 5.
I think he's OB, right?
So he's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sias looks like a slow disc. I think he's just laying up. which is what Anthony did
This
as well.
is the way a lot of people play, yeah. Like, throw it to that open area, and then you can see right here, you either have a backhand or forehand approach shot.
Oh, Sias, that's not the breaker shot he was hoping for, but it's decently close.
Yeah. Like, this shot's pretty routine.
Yep. That should birdie. So Faes is throwing 3 here with a penalty stroke. Yep. He'll save 4. Corey with an eagle bid. Corey.
Yeah, not even any metal, right?
Nah, I'm a little disappointed in him. I know he's got that putt in him too.
Absolutely.
He hit a
There's the eagle.
There is the eagle. Flashing it. Tomaselli showing off the cannon there. He absolutely rips. And Sias pump faking us.
Oh man, it happens so often. In real life, like if I'm watching him play, I'll start walking 3 or 4 times.
Like the putting isn't so bad when I'm filming because I'm usually not moving the camera when they're filming. But like if somebody does it on the drive, I'll pan out and then they don't throw the disc. That's when people really get me. But yeah, putting usually isn't an issue, thankfully. We are on to hole 14, par 5, 695. Where are we going on this one, Sean? This is crazy.
Okay, well, I gotta look. By the way, look how devastatingly beautiful this looks right now.
It's awesome.
There's like a little bit of fog with the sun. It's classic San Francisco. This hole's a little bit nutty. I decided to go big. I probably won't do it again. Because I heard through the grapevine that the entire MPO field was on the tee pad.
That's true, actually.
As far as a backup.
Yep.
It's not right there. That would be reasonable.
It would.
It is another 100+ feet on the other side of those bushes.
Yeah.
So it's in like the 18Q pin or like Z pin. We rarely use. And we're going for 17 feet bad.
All right, good luck, guys. Thomas has the box. He's ripping it out. There's OB over there, isn't there?
That's where he just threw it.
That's
lots of OB.
Very OB. Anthony hoping for some inbounds action.
Oh, that was a wonderful kick right there.
It was, wasn't it?
Yes. It was going to be pretty good anyway, but it kicked him right on the open.
Yeah, got him just a little bit better. Corey playing the hyzer flip that's not flipping it enough, and he's going to have some work left.
Yeah, no, that's not very good. I mean, but that happens all the time in this hole.
Yeah, I mean, look at all those trees.
Yeah.
Sias staying clean, though.
Yep. I think he's got a way to attack. Maybe not the basket, but, good placement.
Sure. Faes.
Wow.
Oh, my.
Oh, that's super bad.
That had 100 feet left in it.
Yeah, I was going to say at least 100 feet.
Yeah. My goodness. Corey missing well because he's inbounds over there. But
yeah, you can see he's parked for 17C, which we have a trash bag on right there. Yeah. But I don't see him. I mean, that's not a good spot to get up and down.
No, not at all. Thomas throwing a nuke for his third after that OB drive.
Wow, look at the late drift on that disc.
Crazy. He might be able to get up and down, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Gosh.
What's going on here?
Yeah. Got a thumber from Sias on his second.
Was it a thumber or a tomahawk he famously aced in Utah?
Thumber. Yeah.
It was. I know I have the trade card.
Yep.
Actually.
It seems like people are just thumber people or the tomahawk people. There's not a lot of guys that like go back and forth willy-nilly,
By the way, Corey's shot, I didn't see where it landed, but it looked fantastic.
Yeah, he got over.
Yeah. As did that.
Yeah,
Faes is in position to get eagle here.
He is.
Yeah, he's just throwing forehand over the top of that.
Oh, this is good.
Boxed out right. Oh, it's just too much heat.
Too long? Okay.
Yeah.
And that was Sias who threw a thumber over again.
And got lucky. Yeah, and just landed right next to the basket.
So
Corey did get stopped. Okay.
Oh, he did. That's his fourth then. Hopefully he can make a
And
5.
you can get caught up in these you can get caught up in this little like forest here between 18C and 18, if you want to call it Q,
Mm-hmm.
for 3 shots.
Oh, easily. It's incredibly thick.
Like, this is impossible.
Oh, Murrell doing work.
Oh, and a dance.
Nice putt, Corey. That's danceable, man. Well done. Faes just pitches up. Sias? Believe that's a birdie. Anthony with a nice putt as well.
You know, I like this hole. I think it's really fun, but I think it's like really fun for like safari, non-tournament safari golf.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's fun if we were just like at the course one night and like, hey, let's play 17 to 18 long. But with an organized event, it just kind of choked the course up a little bit too much. So I'm not sure if we can do it again.
Yeah. It was an adventure though. It was a cool watch.
Well, you're welcome for the break.
Yeah, it was. I actually watched some Red Zone. Well, it was for like 45 minutes on my phone. Hole 15, we got another par 4. So we're going up this mound and then down the other side, Sean.
Yep. This is kind of connecting 2 holes across the street. This is a par course. Par course is like an exercise course where there's like places to do sit-ups and pull-ups, and so we actually run our disc golf course concurrently with that. You can see the pull-up bar right there.
Yep.
And typically this is 2 holes on Friday and Saturday, and this year we combined it to go really big and long. We moved the tee pad, which Jamie Thomas did last year as the TD, which I really like.
Yep.
And there's a Mando here, so you can't throw off the path. And what you want to do is throw right into that tree and then drop straight down.
No. Oh man, that's gonna be a tough look for Sias.
Yeah, he's automatically getting at least a 4 there.
He is, yeah. There's no hope of a 3. Faes pipes it up. He's up there.
Yeah, he's close to like the tee pad of the previous day, so he can get up and down.
Thomas? Man, that's smashed.
Yeah, and this works. Like if you get up to that trail right there,
Oh yeah.
there's a forehand or backhand approach shot.
Yeah. Nicely done by him. Anthony opting for the backhand as well. This is leaking right though. And we'll see what he's got over there. Corey's got the D2. What do you think? Yeah.
Now, I know what he was trying to throw like a late like turnover over the hill and flex out and get down the hill.
Uh-huh.
We have a really aggressive spotter right there. I don't know if you guys caught that. You know, I gotta say one thing: throwing tournaments in Golden Gate Park.
Uh-huh.
Like, there's a lot of stuff going on.
There is always.
You know? Like, we can't close the park. You know what I mean?
No. It's not a private course.
No. I just came back from the Memorial, and like, I get like the issues those guys have. It's hard.
Yeah.
Like, when you have like an open public space, you know, that's
It is
inherently designed for, you know, for everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have a feeling eventually, you know, all the big tournaments are going to be on private property. I mean, they kind of just have to, be, right?
It's ultimately better.
Yeah.
I mean, I went to Worlds last year. I'm not sure if you've been up to Smuggler's Notch yet, but it like really doesn't get better.
Yeah. Sias, can he get around these trees? Not entirely.
By the way, Jeff, it's good. That was an amazing shot.
It was,
Jeff,
wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. While we're talking about something completely.
Did you see Corey's little skip there?
Yeah.
He threw it
Worked out pretty nicely.
off the ground in front of him like 4 feet and still crushed it out there. This is Thomas's 3rd. Oh, that's going to make a 4 tough after a great drive. Anthony, who cut rolled down the hill. Throws it just past the basket. Sias. And Mr. Murrell giving it a bid.
Oh, sorry, Kanan.
Not bad at all. Nice 4 save from Mr. Tomaselli.
Very nice.
Yep. Anthony making his comebacker. Jeff doing work right there. Should be no worries here for Sias. Super consistent on the green.
Yeah. I just love how deliberate his putt is.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
it's
All right, guys, we are back to the action. Faes with the unfortunate 6 there, losing 3 strokes to Jeff, which makes this only a 3-stroke lead right now. So it's getting tight.
Yeah, I remember watching right there, and I mean, I'm sorry, I'm a homer. Jeff Faes is my buddy. He's a local guy. I wanted Jeff to win. And all of a sudden I was like, ooh, 3 holes, 3 strokes.
Yep.
And all par 4s. And this hole is just so pretty.
Isn't it?
It's absolutely doable. I'm not sure it's ever been done. This actually is last year's, I think, drone preview.
Yeah.
And I got a little bit more maniacal with the pin here.
Seriously.
Put it like over the edge of a slope. So the landing zone for your second shot is much more difficult. Before it was in a bowl, and you could just dump it in, and now you actually have to have a lot more precision.
Yeah, sticking it by this pin is a very tough task. It's about 100 feet left, I'd say, of last year's basket, probably. Something like that.
That sounds about right.
Thomas putting a good move on it. He can still get up and down from there.
Yeah.
Well, assuming he can put it close.
It's hard to get clean, but there actually is a pure line.
There is.
That is definitely not it.
No, bit of a grip lock there for Anthony, unfortunately. Murrell, that looks low. That was a funny one. Faes?
Yeah, just lots of branches.
Yep, he got one, didn't he? It looked like it. Anthony forced the throw.
Wow, look at that shot.
Awkward forehand, but that's not an awkward result.
No. Late drifter.
Yeah.
Must do something pretty understable.
Yeah, I think so. Should be able to get up and down from there. Corey with the tough up here. Leaves it short. That's still a putt, though. Faes' second. This is a really tough angle to get a stick to, where he was thrown from.
Yeah, I agree. And plus, the green it doesn't look that hard, but it's just on the other side of that hill right there.
Mm-hmm.
Faes played it perfectly.
Anthony's third. Throw it in. Nope, just a little bit short. That'll work, though.
If he makes that putt, that's a really good par.
Yeah. And Thomas, after a really nice drive, throws a pretty bad upshot. For calling a spade a spade.
Yeah, yeah.
Faes looking for a birdie. Nope, that's going to par. Can Corey do it? Come on, buddy. He had a good look at it. Oh, look at Thomas.
That's a great putt.
Yep, totally makes up for the bad upshot.
Yeah, at this point now, I know it doesn't matter when you make up strokes, whether it's the first hole or the 54th hole, but it feels like you're making more money at the end of a tournament, right? Like if you're moving up at the end, like I understand the first hole is just as important mathematically speaking.
Oh, that's funny.
But like when there's 3 holes to go, it's like I know it's always a joke in disc golf. These guys are putting for literally hundreds of dollars.
Hundreds of
right?
dollars.
Yes. But I mean, for our sport, that can be a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
and this is just easier, right?
I've heard back in the day you used to call them ramen putts because if you missed your putt, you were eating ramen all week. Yep. All right. What's the play here on 17, Sean?
So this hole is 480, playing more like 550. I'm not sure the drone is catching. This is probably Corey's fault from 2 years ago. The right line. And the basket's way back on this grassy hillside. It's pretty much a tunnel shot off the tee to get on top of the hill, and then easy up and down. If you can make the tunnel, right there.
Let's see how far Thomas can put it up the hill with that nuke.
This guy's gotta watch out.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
I totally missed that.
Yeah, I remember thinking like I'm totally safe here.
Oh wait. See if Faes can get to the top. Miss stuff. No. Phase power not a problem here.
That looks tasty.
Oh my goodness.
A little too right, but like pin high,
Dang.
right?
480 uphill that much? Like that is a smash.
Yeah, like to get to the logs right there that you can see is a very good shot.
Oh, I would be stoked. You can see Corey wanting it here. He put some gusto on that one. He's up far enough where he can get
He's
up
up
down.
far enough. He can get up and down from there. Yeah.
You can at least see it. Side's throwing a thumber for his second. That's probably his Hellfire. Oh. That's what happened. Anthony?
Oh, yeah, because you're blind down here, right?
Yeah. And my wife edited this, so I haven't seen it.
Does she really do editing?
Yeah, totally.
Good job. That's awesome.
Love that lady. Corey ripping out the Justice.
Oh,
Corey.
wait a minute. Did he just go off the top?
Yes, he hit the flag at the top of the basket.
I had no idea.
Oh my gosh. That would have been so sick.
And Corey now is playing for podium.
He is, isn't he? Yep.
Yeah.
That's right.
I don't remember or know what's going on with the chase card. But right now, I think he's like jockeying for position for third place.
Yeah, he's really close.
I would imagine it's his first hardware and open, right?
Oh, I bet, yeah. I know he's got a cash, but yeah, this is definitely going to be his first podium finish if he gets one. Oh, Anthony, that's a putty needed right there. Corey cleans up. It's a good 3. It was almost a 2. And Jeff with a 3 as well.
Yeah, Jeff had like a turbo putt for eagle.
Yeah. Incredible. And Thomas with a disappointing score for him on this one. And Faes. That's going to be a par. And I believe a par for AO as well. Let's check him out. Yep. So, yeah, Corey has 1 on Anthony, 2 on Thomas, and Faes has 3 on Jeff with 1 hole left to go. So, looks the race is for third here, right?
Yeah, it is. Because this hole is 6. If it was like AM2 or advanced, like senior grand masters, I could see a lot more variance.
Sure.
But this hole is 630. There's OB right and long, but there's not like. Everyone should get a 4, right?
Yeah.
A 3's pretty good. I love when this hole actually, like, if it's tied for MPO, because like,
it's
getting
great.
a 3 here is well earned. Like, this looks really tasty. It just is flexing out too soon.
It is, yeah.
That's the mistake that almost everyone makes. It's like, it's so hard to keep the right hand backhand on Anheuser the whole flight.
Man, not everyone's Drew Gibson.
No, that was awesome.
That was such an incredible
This
shot.
to me is like, yeah, that was incredible.
Yeah.
This to me is the safer play if you've got it. Because again, it's still 30, right? So if you throw a 330 to 350 forehand, like you have a pretty routine up and down.
Yeah. Just put it in the middle and then pitch up. Thomas though, this is gonna fade early too, isn't it?
Yep. It's rare that it doesn't,
Yeah, it's true.
But he had more D than Jeff, and he's pretty wide open.
Yeah, he kind of got out from underneath the cover there. Faes, that's gonna be trouble.
it was like 3 years ago. If you look to the right when Anthony's throwing now, you can see a forehand gap that you could take on the right-hand side.
Oh, yeah.
That I saw right to the right there.
Uh-huh.
I saw someone do that.
No way.
Yeah, it was amazing, but, they still were like, 200 feet out.
That's a great placement shot from Anthony.
Yes, perfect.
Sias is second. He put some move on that one.
Yeah, for standstill.
What?
Like, you would have thought he would have kind of laid up with a four-stroke lead.
Dang. Corey? Throw it in, Corey. Oh, my gosh. Looks like he's got third place locked up here. Just needs to make that putt. Anthony?
Applying a little pressure.
Yeah, he'll put the pressure on him at least. See if Jeff can find a window out of these woods. Yeah. It's not going to birdie, though.
No, and he knows he probably knows he doesn't even need it, right?
Yeah, it's true. Thomas?
I mean, at that point, it's like $1,000 for first and $700 for second, and he's securely locked in.
Yeah, he's got a big enough lead on Corey and Anthony. Doesn't have to worry about it too hard. He's going to give it a bid regardless. Good one at that. Thomas?
That's the way you want to finish a tournament.
Yeah. Anthony? Needed that putt to stay ahead of Thomas, which he does nicely. And here is Corey for a sole possession of third place.
Oh, no. Johnny Disc Golf, what are you doing, bro?
I love the hamming it up right there, though.
Oh, no.
It just owns it. Yeah.
He's literally putting for $55 right there.
You think so?
I actually looked it up.
You did.
It was exact. That was a $55 putt.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Yep.
I love that you looked that up. Makes that one at least.
Well, I love and hate Corey so much. So
Yeah.
I had to do it.
Don't we all?
But I'm really, really happy for Corey to be there, and I'm more happy for Sias because he was so stoked to win the tournament.
Yeah, man.
And he won convincingly, and he had a great start of the season in 2019. And he's doing big things in disc golf, and he's a great champion. I'm so excited that he won.
He's just a great dude, too. And he's super humble, super nice. Couldn't happen to a nicer dude. Let's check out our top 10 here. I can see Corey tied with Anthony for third. I'm pretty sure Anthony just let Corey take the trophy, though, right?
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
That man is
very nice about that.
That man is a gentleman. Any thanks you want to rip off before we get out of here?
Andrews Valley Brewing Company, all our sponsors, our club. You keep on doing what you're doing. We all love you guys up here, and hopefully we will see you at next year's Safari.
Would love to make it happen. Cool, guys. Well, thanks for watching the Safari. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.